Let's be real. Buying a car, it's a huge deal, right? A major financial decision, and it can be pretty stressful. But there's this corner of the used car market that people kind of whisper about, category cars. Today, we're going to figure out if they're a huge risk you should run away from, or maybe, just maybe, one of the smartest deals you can find. All right, let's get into it.
So let me just ask you this straight up. What if you could get behind the wheel of a nicer car, one with better specs, maybe a bit newer, for up to 30% less money? We're not talking about just buying damaged goods here. We're talking about a financial opportunity that savvy buyers are actively hunting for.
And look, the numbers really speak for themselves. When you put a standard used car side by side with its Category N or S equivalent, you are looking at saving thousands. This price gap is exactly why these cars are so tempting, and it's why knowing your way around this market is such a powerful skill.
Which brings us right to our first section. We're going to treat this as a bit of an insider secret, okay? A way to unlock some serious value that most car buyers are just too nervous or misinformed to even consider. Okay, first things first. There are two main labels you're going to come across. Category N means non-structural damage. So think cosmetic stuff. Dented panels, scratched bumpers, maybe some faulty electrics, things that don't affect the car's core skeleton. Then you have Category S, which means there was structural damage that has since been professionally repaired. Understanding that single difference is absolutely crucial. So here's the bottom line. While both can save you money, the smart advice is to prioritize Category N cars whenever you can. The damage was just less severe to start with. The repairs are usually less complicated, and that just makes them the safer bet. It's not that you have to avoid Category S cars completely, but you definitely need to approach them with a lot more caution.
And that leads us to the most important part of this whole explainer, your pre-purchase checklist. You got to think of these as the 4 non-negotiable rules of the road for buying a category car. They're here to protect you.
Here we go. Number 1, always ask for the pre-repair photos. Number 2, find a seller who's offering a warranty. 3, pay for a professional third-party inspection. And number 4, never, and I mean never, skip the test drive. Let's quickly break down why each of these is so important.
Step 1 is all about transparency. You need to see the before pictures. This tells you exactly what kind of damage the car had. Was it a tiny scrape on the bumper, or did one whole side of the car get caved in? These photos give you the real story, not just the sales pitch.
Next up, that warranty. Why at least 3 months? Well, it's a huge sign of confidence. A seller who's willing to offer a warranty is basically standing by their repair work. It just gives you that peace of mind, that safety net for any issues that might crop up right after you buy it.
Okay, this one right here is a total deal breaker. You are not a professional mechanic. And even if you are, a second impartial opinion is priceless. Services from places like the AA can check for hidden problems with the car's frame, its engine, its electronics, stuff you'd never spot yourself. Spending a little here could literally save you from a financial nightmare.
And finally, you have to drive the thing. No spec sheet or photo in the world can tell you how a car actually feels on the road. Is it pulling to one side? Do you hear any weird clunks or rattles when you accelerate? Does it just feel right? This is your only chance to get a real sense of the car's condition.
Okay, you've done the main checks. The car feels solid. Now for the final piece of the puzzle, making sure the price is not just good, but right. So here are the numbers you need to remember. A Category N car, it should be about 15 to 25% cheaper than a non-category version of the same car. For a Category S, that discount needs to be even steeper, somewhere in the 25 to 30% range. Use this as your benchmark. If the discount isn't there, then what's the point?
In a really quick but vital point, don't get so focused on the category sticker that you forget the absolute basics of buying any used car. Mileage still matters, a lot. A low-mileage category car is often a much smarter buy than a high-mileage one, simply because there's less overall wear and tear on everything.
So let's wrap this all up. After all of these checks, all these considerations, can buying a category car actually be a winning move? Can you really come out ahead? Your success really just comes down to following this simple playbook. Stick to Category N cars. Get the photos and the pro inspection. Insist on a warranty and a good test drive. Check that the discount is fair. And all things being equal, go for the one with lower mileage. That's your recipe for a great deal.
And that's the thing, really. It takes more homework, no doubt about it. But the payoff for doing that homework isn't just a cheaper car. It's the feeling of making a truly smart
calculated purchase that most people would be too scared to even think about. It's about turning knowledge into real value.
So now, the question isn't whether it's a risk or a deal, it's all about how you approach it. You have the checklist now. You have the knowledge to tell the hidden gems from the junk. The only question left is, are you going to use it to find your next great car?